Good morning. I know this setup is a little janky. Hold on, let me kind of try to move it around. See my growing pile of books back here. Potato chips are gone. Well, almost. I still have a few. Um, kind of getting past that. I take little kicks um, for a certain type of food, and then after a while, I've had my feel of it. So, kind of getting there with my potato chips, which is a good thing. Um, we're just going to kind of jump into things today. And um, I'm going to kind of update you on where things stand with one of my medical issues, which is migraine. Um, I saw my neurologist that I've seen for over 8 years, and we have, um, for lack of a better way of putting it, he opted to pull my pain medicine. Um, we ended the tramadol completely, which I've basically been off of it for a year and had it for as needed, and my as needed days, it didn't help me, so I didn't take it. So there was really no need for it. The other medication was to help with the tension in my neck, um, but we're foregoing that, and we're in the process of trying to get two other medications approved by my insurance. I'm apprehensive about that, but we're just not gonna we're just gonna let that go. Um, I was kind of a wreck Tuesday when I got the news. When you have something going that sort of works, and then you don't have that something with me, because this is glaring right back at me, and then you lose that something. Um, it's a little difficult. So let's jump on into, because I have not um, posted anything again this week. Um, Oopsie. But I wanted to come on and just encourage you with just a little bit of something good. Um, my growing stack of books keeps growing, and one of the books that, let me make sure I'm on the right day, because we're just doing, yeah, it's the 22nd. One of the books that I got is Max Lucado's God is With You Every Day. I like Max Lucado. Really, really, really have benefited from a lot of what he puts out. There's one book that I um, had it and the calendar. It's called You'll Get Through This, I believe. If you're going through grief, a hard time, whatever, I strongly recommend getting that book. It helped me tremendously. I'm going to get another copy of it. I ended up giving it to my dad's sister after he passed away. Um, but it helped me tremendously in dealing with, losing him, my aunt being diagnosed with cancer like less than 5 months after he passed, and then losing my little veteran 7 months after Dad passed. Um, there was a lot to deal with. Um, so yeah, so let's jump into February 22nd. I'm in the wrong month. I do have a headache, a migraine. Um, Weather. I've taken some Motrin. Um, Hopefully it'll be good. It This is kind of just, we're just going to speak into this because I've talked with several people that are a few people that are close to me, and with all that I have in me, I believe in God, and I believe that God takes care of me and will continue to take care of me despite what doctor reports say and all that good stuff. Um, but today's uh, devotional is entitled That Kind of Faith. The verse is Hebrews 1:1. Its faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. And the devotional says, you'll look a long time before you'll find a better man than Wes Bishop. He had a quick smile, warm handshake, and a serious weakness for ice cream. He was a pillar in the small Texas town of Sweetwater. He raised 3 great sons, one of whom married my daughter, Jenna. Wes never even missed a day of work until he was diagnosed with brain cancer. We asked God to remove it. For a time, it appeared that he had. But then the symptoms returned with a vengeance. In a matter of a few weeks, Wes was immobilized at home in hospice care. The sons took turn keeping vigil so their mom could rest. They placed a baby monitor to Wes's bed. Though he'd hardly spoken a word in days, they wanted to hear him if he called out. One night he did, but he didn't call for help. Whew. He called for Christ. About 1 o'clock in the morning, the youngest son heard his father on the monitor. Jesus, I want to thank you for my life. You have been so good to me. And I want you to know, when you are ready to take me, I'm ready to go. Those were the final words Wes spoke. Within a couple of days, Jesus took him home. I want that kind of faith. Don't you? The faith that turns to God in the darkest hour. Praises God. Sorry. Sometimes it really speaks right down into, and it's good. The faith that turns to God in the darkest hour praises God with the weakest body. The kind of faith that trusts in God's promises. Wow. I don't think I can add anything to that. It brought some memories back of when my dad was in the hospital. One of the last things that he did was sing Ain't No Grave. If you've not ever heard the song, it's on YouTube. Several people have done it. There's a slower version and then a faster version. I like them both. We Pentecostal around here, we make noise. It is what it is. We get our praise on. And in the midst of this, although there is, admittedly, some uncertainty, some fear, some anxiety with everything that I have in me. I have been on this earth for 57 years. And to be real honest with you, at 57 years old, looking back over all the times that I did stupid stuff that should have killed me. I did medical stuff, car accidents, things like that that should have taken my life. And it didn't. I'm just going to hold on to what I hold on to, and that is my faith. And I trust and I hope and I pray that if you're going through a tough time, lean into your faith. God is in control. And He will have the final say. I believe that just as quick as this headache hit, that God could take it away. I've seen healing in the course of my life. And I'm not talking about, and y'all can get mad at me if you want to, I'm not talking about the Benny Hinn stuff. I'm talking about I've seen. I have a friend who God healed from cancer. Even in my dad's situation, God gave us 4.5 more, or 4 3/4 more years than the doctors gave us. I seen his lung collapsed. I seen him intubated. I seen him in various situations that we didn't think he was going to live through. Even at the very end, when he had the heart attack the last time, that he was, they expected him to make it. They didn't expect him, and partially it was due to him putting his DNR in place, which I respect. We made a deal that as long as he was going to fight, I'd fight with him. And when he was done, I'd respect his decision. But it was his time. And I'm thankful. There's a lot of things that I'm thankful that he didn't live to see. There's a lot of things that would have broke his heart. And, there's a couple of my children that I believe that he'll get to see. And family and loved ones. And we're getting all mushy. And we're going to wrap this up because apparently signal has happened and my husband called me, so I need to call him back. We've been without signal all morning. But anyway, I want y'all to know that I wished I had thought and got a mustard seed. I took a picture of it before and put it on my Facebook. That's all the faith that you need is a mustard seed. That's all. That's it. And I've got my mustard seed. Used to say it all the time. I've got my mustard seed and I'm not afraid to use it. So that's going to be the title of this video. I have my mustard seed and I'm not afraid to use it. Y'all have a good day. Grab your mustard seed if you need to. Hold on to your faith. God is in control. He is able. He is sovereign. His hand is not shortened. You are his masterpiece, fearfully and wonderfully created. Have a great day. I'm the mayor's daughter. I love you oh so very much. See you in the next video.